Hey everybody, Andy from Let's Fix This here. I wanted to make this really quick video to show you how to register for absentee ballots, which allows you to vote from home or vote by mail, however you want to frame it. During the current coronavirus pandemic, we want you to stay safe. We also want you to be able to continue to vote because that's how our democracy works, right? And we need everyone to vote who can. Fortunately, Oklahoma is a no excuse absentee voting state, which means any registered voter can vote by mail just because they want to. You don't have to have a specific reason. This is great. There's a lot of states that are just now going to this, and we happen to already be there. There's a few exceptions or a few issues with that. One, namely, is that as of today, when I'm making this video, which is April 16th, the state election board still requires a notary to notarize your ballot before you mail it in. Obviously, that's not ideal with this environment, and hopefully the election secretary will kind of see that that needs to change and make a change at least for the June elections we have, if not for the whole year. Heck, I'd be cool if it was permanent, but that's me. Nevertheless, I think it's really important that everyone go ahead and register to vote absentee. You don't have to use the ballot. Even if you want to go vote in person at some point, you still can. The only thing you can't do is vote by mail and vote in person. That's a no-no. 2 ballots, that's not good. Super rare, almost never happens. Usually it's by accident, but we don't want you to be one of those accidental voter fraud folks. So here's, after this, the instructions for how to go through the website, the online voter tool, and register to vote. Share it with your friends. I hope you do it. I'll make another video when we get closer to the election that shows how you actually fill out your ballots. But until then, here you go. Thanks. Hey everyone, this is Andy from Let's Fix This. We wanted to make this quick video to show you how to register for an absentee ballot here in the state of Oklahoma. The state election board makes it incredibly simple. It's very straightforward and easy. You'll need a few pieces of identifying information that you probably have around the house, and then just your computer. So if you go to the Oklahoma voter portal, which you can access from the state election board website, it comes up to this. And so you put in your last name, your first name, and your date of birth, and then click Find Me, and then it finds you. It tells you your voter ID number, your precinct, your zip code, those things. And it tells you if you've already registered for absentee ballots, that's on here. If you've had any sample ballots that you have available to view, you can look at them there. Lots of great tools here. But for absentee ballots, you scroll down and you select, I want to request an absentee ballot, and then pick Begin. Now you're able to do a paper ballot as well, a paper request, but this is the best way. Now on the next page, you'll have to enter some identifying information. Depending on how you register to vote, it may be your driver's license, it could be your social security number, it could be both. Also, if you have a voter ID pin, I honestly don't know what that is, but that is optional. Put those things in. You understand that by using this website, you can't use your P.O. box, blah, 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 blah. You cannot change your name on here. It can only be used. This is stuff about the portal as a whole. Click the 2 affirmations at the bottom that you're a citizen, you're registered to vote, and that you're over 18 or will be by the next election date. And click Validate Me. After that, it brings up some other information. Same thing, confirm at the top. And then you can pick the reason that you are requesting a ballot. Now, for most folks, you'll be here at the bottom of all other voters. If you fit into one of the other categories, please go ahead and select the most appropriate one. The next question, you can choose if you would like to get absentee ballots for all elections for the rest of the calendar year or just for specific elections. In Oklahoma, you do have to renew your absentee status each year if you would like to be an absentee voter next year. You can enter your phone number and email address if you want. You can confirm your voter registration address or specify a different mailing address for the application. And then at the end, if you are an independent registered voter or no party affiliation voter, as I happen to be, then you can select which party's primary or runoff ballots you would receive. Now, at this time, the Democratic Party is the only party that allows independents to vote, and so there is only one option there to select. Scroll to the bottom and click Continue. So this is a review of everything. It's a standard application, all elections, Democrat. I didn't enter my phone or email address. I know they already have it. By collecting things, then you click those last 3 affirmations that you're submitting your own application. Everything's true, that you are eligible to receive absentee ballots, and that you understand that if you submit anything that's false, it is a felony. So don't do that. Type your full name. I believe mine. Enter the date's already there. Click the CAPTCHA, and then click Submit. And then there's confirmation. And everything is done. You can print a receipt if you'd like, although you could just go back in and do it again. It's really that simple. Now, as a reminder, you don't have to vote with an absentee ballot. Even if you receive one, you can receive it. You can still go to the polls. So if by some chance this pandemic resolves before an election this year, you can still show up in person. They will note that you have received an absentee ballot. You tell them that you did not send it in, and they'll have you sign an affidavit that you did not send in the absentee ballot, and you'll cast a provisional ballot. It's totally legitimate. The only thing you cannot do is cast a absentee ballot and vote in person. That, my friends, is voter fraud. And while it is incredibly rare, we don't want you to be the rare exception. So that's it. Enjoy voting for home. It's safe and convenient.